Hello everyone, back tuning in to the final update for May Day Bank Holiday weekend. So we've been doing these updates the past couple of weeks. I think it's around the 6th update. Started off fairly variable with the updates, a little bit of chopping and changing, but overall I don't think the performance from the model has been too bad. It picked up the correct pattern fairly early on, and that pattern said it's going to be a changeable bank holiday weekend, but it's not going to be a complete and total washout. There will be some drier periods, and the best of those will probably always be in the south and the southeast. I think the north and west tending to get the most unsettled conditions, but I think we'll all get some rain at some point over the bank holiday weekend. So it's not going to be the best bank holiday we've ever had. It's not going to be the worst we've ever had either. So I'll get on with the final update in a second. Just very quick to say about the ads. Just each articles on all pages. Have a browse through widgets, click through links. See the articles that you're interested in. Thanks very much for doing that. This video adds most pages, which open up content when you watch them and close back up again. And it does help to pay for gasworthies.com. So we'll start off for the final time with the chart from the GFS model for Saturday, 30th of April. This is just a couple of days away, of course. When we started these updates, it's around 2 weeks away, but it's now just 48 hours away. So this is how we start the bank holiday weekend, with still fairly cold air across the country, under a little bit of a ridge building up from the southwest. So yeah, upper air temperatures do look cold for Saturday. It's still going to be a pretty cold day, and probably quite a lot of showers as well. The morning might not be too bad. Showers mostly restricted to the west, but by the afternoon, looks like those showers will get quite widespread and heavy again, particularly across England and Wales and down in the southeast, where there could be a rumble of thunder. And temperatures still very, very cool for the last day of April. Just 5 to 10 Celsius, basically summing it up. Really disappointing temperatures to start off a bank holiday weekend. However, as we go through to Sunday, we start to bring up more of a southwesterly wind, and that'll start to introduce milder air from off the Atlantic. There's also a weather front here introducing that milder air, but also bringing cloud and outbreaks of rain. So the upper air temperature is starting to recover a bit on Sunday. The yellow colours reappearing, pushing these green colours away to the north and the east. That's telling us that milder air is moving in off the Atlantic. We're surprised to pay for that, though, with cloud and outbreaks of rain spreading across the country. Some of that quite heavy on Sunday morning, but it does sort of fizzle out a bit on Sunday afternoon, becoming generally quite light and patchy across England and Wales. Dying out altogether across Scotland. There could be some sunny spells coming through for eastern parts of Scotland. Temperatures on Sunday picking up a bit, generally between around, say, 8 and 13 Celsius. 13 Celsius is 55 Fahrenheit. That's still cooler than average, but it'll feel certainly a bit mild, I think, on Sunday. And then we go through to Bank Holiday Monday itself, the 2nd of May, and it looks changeable. There's low pressure up to the north of Scotland, with the weather front spreading in across the country again, but high pressure is close to the south and the southeast, ridging in from the Azores across France. So it's not a bad pattern for the south, really, that. Upper air temperature still generally quite mild on Monday, or certainly milder than we've had recently. Lots of rain for the north and west on Monday morning. Scotland, Northern Ireland, much of northern England looking thoroughly wet. Mainly dry down in the south and southeast, probably quite cloudy. And that rain moves southwards and eastwards through the course of Monday afternoon, but becoming light and patchy as it does so. So probably not too much to worry about. If you go somewhere like Skegness, Yarmouth, places like that on the east coast, it could well stay dry all day on Bank Holiday Monday, so it might not be too bad at all. And also down in the southeast, so somewhere like Southend may be favoured for staying mostly dry throughout the day on Bank Holiday Monday as well. And it turns more showery up in the north and west. So after a wet start at Blackpool, it will probably turn showery in the afternoon. Temperatures on Bank Holiday Monday looking like this. So the south is up to around 13 or 14 Celsius. 14 Celsius is 57 Fahrenheit. The north is around 9 or 10. Those temperatures are still cooler than average by around a degree or two, but nowhere near as cold as we have had over the past few days, and we will still have on Saturday, with temperatures struggling to get into double figures. By the time we get through to Bank Holiday Monday, we should be getting back up to around 13, 14, possibly 15 degrees. Still a bit cooler than average, but a recovery starting to take place. And that should be the trend through next week. So everybody goes back to work, the temperatures should start to increase more through the course course of next week. Fingers crossed. Right, so that's the final bank holiday weekend update done and dusty. It's not like it's going to be a changeable weekend. We'll all have some rain at some point, but it's by no means a complete and total washout. There will be some drier interludes as well, and as ever with a bank holiday weekend in British Isles, you just have to make the best of it, whatever the weather gods throw at you. We have to make the best of it. So whatever you're doing this bank holiday weekend, have a great time. Updates will continue throughout the weekend at Gazmovies, of course. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.